Hi, welcome to Ravenbeak Nature Works. I'm Jamie McDonald, and again, we're May 30th. This is our second video for today, and we're going to take a look. We've got a good load of smaller diameter U-shoots. So mostly our main trunk, some branches, side shoots, smaller diameter. Most in this range are in the 3, I would say down to 2.5 diameter range. Some of the nicer stuff on the left here is definite bow quality, and then as we move further to the right, either really challenging bows or sort of down into more, I would say, walking stick or other project sort of U-wood. But I've tried to price them on the lower end just to get them out there to you guys. So again, it's all tight grain Pacific U from the west coast of Canada. This stuff is still pretty fresh. It's only been down maybe a month and a half. Ends are all sealed up, but personally I would start working them pretty soon just to open up the belly side of the bow, because round can be sensitive to splitting. So let's take a walk through and we'll show you what we got. Up first, nice and long, we have stave M, 80 inches long, nice and straight. Definite bow in this one. With these, we're always chasing the clean face, so I would say that's our clean face, and then put the knots on the belly and the side. So definitely a couple little pin knot clusters, a few smaller knots, but all in all, nice and straight, nice and long, nice and clean. With this smaller diameter stuff, you can build all sorts, but often either more of the long bow, sort of the flat bow, or even into the hollow limb design. So that's stave M, 80 inches, and that's 100, and N, 73 inches long. Nice look, pipe straight, and a nice clean face up here. One little knot off to the side there, and the rest is pretty decent. So smaller diameter, but nice and clean, and nice white sapwood on that. So that's N, that's 125, and O, 75 inches long. Got a nice reflex to it. Pretty narrow, so probably into the hollow limb design, but nice, pretty clean back on this. Quite narrow, but really clean. So that's O, 75 inches, and that's 100, and P is 72 inches long. Again, it's got a nice reflex through it. Alignment's pretty good. It's got a little snake through the handle, but pretty good. Sometimes you never know till you get them strung up, especially with the reflex, but it's got a nice clean back to it as well. So definitely a fun project there. Springy little piece of wood. That's P, 72 inches, and that's 100. And Q is 66 inches long. Nice and straight. Little knot here. Little knot there. So getting into a little bit of character, that's Q, 66 inches long, and that is 80, and R, 73 inches long. Alignment looks nice and straight. This one, I feel like the clean face puts us in just a hint of deflex, sort of right through here as we come down. A couple little knots, but still definite bow quality. So that's R, 73 inches long, and that's 80, and S, again real straight. So clean face to the left, we've got just a nice gentle little reflex through it. But little knots, we got a little knot here, a little knot here. Pretty narrow, but good alignment. So that is stave S, 75 inches, and that's 80, and T, 80 inches, nice and long. So depending on what you're building, we could shorten it down to this knot cluster right in there, or something shorter. I think shorter, you're still into bow quality on this upper face here, but full length, I think we're down into sort of more staff. So actually, sorry about this. Well, I got you here. Let's just run the tape. So I think you could get about 60 inches up to that knot cluster there. So that's Stave T. Yeah, clear 60 or full 80, and that is $60 Canadian. And U, 74 inches. So now we're getting a little bit more, either character bows or something else. There's still straight runs. There's just a bit more of this sort of stuff. Nothing major, you know, but lots of little stuff. So still bows, you know, if you're rawhide backing or snake skins or sinew, definite bows in that range, but self bows are getting a little bit tricky. So that's U, 74 inches, and that's 50. And V, nice and straight. V is 80 inches. So similar to last time, a little more knots, Character, so, you know, we do get a lot of interest in people looking for nice long staffs, for walking sticks and whatnot. So that's sort of what I was thinking. But if you are feeling ambitious, there's still, I would say, some bows to be had in here. So that's V, 80 inches, and that's 60. And W, 80 inches. Probably about 2.5 inch diameter. And again, character, bumps and knots and pins. Nothing major, but lots of little stuff. So still half decent face right off the top there. But whatever you choose to do, should be fun projects. So that's W, 80 inches, and that's 60. And the last one for today, we have Stave X. Again, 80 inches. Trying to leave everything long, just to keep options open. It can always be cut down. So 80 inches, quick fly down the back. Little knots, characters, bumps. You can see this side has got a bunch. Top face is a bit cleaner. So that's X. Last one for today. So there they are. Nice little straight poles. So as always, we're on the west coast of Canada. Let us know what you're interested in, and we can get them some shipping costs and get them packaged up and off to you. Again, thanks a lot for looking, and we'll see you next time.